Welcome to Challenge 4. We will write a program to connect, read, and display values from an external temperature sensor. Look at Challenge 4 in the Digital Mood Ring by Challenges document. Press Ctrl, then the dot key with the plus page as the blue control function. Now select 9, Program Editor. 1 for new. Type C4 as our program name and press enter. Our first step will be to add a command that will inform the TI-Innovator that a temperature sensor is connected to an input port. Press Menu, 8 for Hub, 9 for Connect Input, and 6 for Temperature. Now, because multiple temperature sensors could be connected at the same time, we will designate the sensor as temperature sensor number 1. Now we need to complete the command by providing information on which port the temperature sensor number 1 is plugged into. Press Menu, 8 for Hub, and 3 for Settings. Then select 2. The Hub Settings menu is a good place to find attributes of Hub commands. Finally, we will press Menu, 8 for Hub, and A for Ports, and 4 for Input Port in 1. Press Enter to complete the command. The command that we entered informs the Hub that temperature sensor number 1 is connected to Input Port 1. This information is used by the Hub to interpret the electrical signals that it receives from the port. Now connect the temperature sensor to the port labeled IN1. Now back to our program. Press Menu, 8 for Hub, and 2 for Send Read, then 6 for Temperature. Then add 1 to inform the Hub that we are referring to temperature sensor number 1. Press Enter to complete the command. The read command tells the Hub to check and store the value of the temperature sensor number 1 that the Hub knows is connected to input port 1. Now press Menu, 8, and 5 for Get. Then add T and press Enter. The Get command takes the value that the Hub has read and puts the value in a variable on the calculator. In this case, we put the value in a variable named T. Typically, you will use the read and get commands as a pair to measure and retrieve the values from the sensor. Now, let's display the temperature value that is stored in variable T. Let's use disbat again. Press Menu, 6 for I/O input-output, and 2 for disbat. Let's display on row 4. Type 4, then comma as a separator. This time we are going to display multiple inputs on the same row. Press Ctrl Multiply for quotes, then type temperature equals. Type a comma as a separator, then type T. Press Enter to complete the command. This disbat command will display a text message followed by the value in variable T on row 4. We are now ready to store and run the program. Press Ctrl R. Press Enter to run the program. You see a value for the temperature sensor reading in degrees Celsius. The calculator app remembers the last command that you entered. You can press Enter repeatedly to rerun the program. Try putting your finger on the bottom flat side of the temperature sensor and press Enter. The metal plate on the sensor is sensitive to temperature. Changes in temperature change the electrical signals that the sensor sends to the hub port. The hub interprets the electrical signals and converts them to numerical values that can be used by the program. After you are done exploring, you will be ready to move on to the Digital Mood Ring Challenge 5 video. Press Ctrl+S to save before moving on.